If you look back in history, before I could become, quote, the father of intravenous feeding, unquote, there were hundreds, maybe thousands of people who contributed knowledge starting back in the early 1600s when Harvey discovered the circulation of the blood. I was frustrated by the fact that I saw and participated in what I thought were first-rate surgical operations, but the patients would die. The patients didn't die because I was inadequate as an intern in taking care of them. They died because they were so malnourished. And of course I was frustrated and said, well, why don't we feed them better? And he said, because we don't have any way to do it. I said, we have to be able to feed them better. And he said, well, a lot of people have tried, including me, he said, and we have not been able to do it. I have to learn something more about nutrition. So I spent 2 years learning about nutrition as best I could from books and videos, and then went to the lab and picked a simple model. I thought if I could get a puppy to grow with intravenous feeding, that would prove it could be done. We worked for a few years and got puppies to grow, and then applied that to human adults, and they did well, and then God sent us a baby that couldn't live without intravenous feeding. If we didn't try to feed the baby by vein to treat the baby, she was dead. So it took away some of the moral and ethical criticisms of it, and the parents accepted the downside and the upside, and we fed that child for 22 months, and it was the first demonstration of normal growth and development in a human being fed entirely by vein. And I guess that's where the father of intravenous feeding comes from.